Harrison,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I am here today to request child support and back pay for my 2-year-old daughter.
Okay. And where is Dad?
That's a really good question. I'm wondering the same myself.
I mean, me too. It looks like he was served to be here today.
Yep.
So we can just continue without him.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how much Dad makes? Do you have any financial information on him whatsoever?
I know he definitely makes over $100K a year.
Okay. And what does he do for a living?
He's a neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon, all right.
This woman appeared in court with demands for money and answers for her daughter, who is 2 years old. There is no sign of the father. Despite not paying a dollar, she asserts that he is a highly compensated neurosurgeon. The judge consents to
Neurosurgeon, all right. Do you have an exact amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you know how long he's been a neurosurgeon?
About at least 7 years.
7 years, okay. And you said he makes over 100. Do you have an exact number that he makes?
If I had to guesstimate, I would say about 130.
130? That's about average?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And did you do any research to see if that was like customary for somebody who's been a neurosurgeon for all that time? Or is that like entry?
I think that's about average, so it definitely could be higher.
Okay. So we'll just base it at that then.
Okay.
proceed as anxiety increases. What transpires in his absence surprises the courtroom. He supported his daughter for 7 years as a neurosurgeon, earning well over $130,000 a year, without receiving any
You're requesting back pay. Yes. For the past 2 years, he hasn't provided anything?
That's correct.
Okay. Did your daughter go to daycare or anything like that?
Yes, but I provide health care and daycare for my
Okay.
daughter.
Thank you for saying that. How much is health care?
That is about $125.
125?
Monthly.
Okay. And the 125, is that for your daughter only, or is that for you as well?
Daughter only.
Okay. Let's see. So we're going to do some calculations here.
compensation. The judge looks more closely at his financial situation, but the father's silence says more than words can. Both the pressure and the numbers are mounting. She covered medical expenses. She raised their child entirely by herself, both emotionally and financially.
Children?
Yes, he has 2 other children.
2 other children. Okay. So, based on 16%. And he will have to reimburse you the $125 back per month for the child. He's not here to dispute or say anything different, so it'll be based on the testimony that you provide, assuming, of course, that you're being honest about what the numbers are. Based on 130, roughly about 130, I have his gross at $11,333 a month, which brings his net to $8,550.
She is now calling for justice. The judge is ready to determine the support as the mother outlines her monthly expenses. Will the sum, however, accurately represent his absence? Is he the father of any additional children? He doesn't.
His net to $8,550. Reimbursement for the $125 health insurance, child support amount comes out to $1,485. Now you said you want back child support. Are you asking for that for the past 24 months since your daughter has been born, or?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been in and out of the picture, but not financially, and I truly believe parenting it takes both sides to be there. So.
I mean, correct. I just wasn't sure if you were asking from the date of birth or it was a certain number of months that you were looking for.
Yeah, 24 months.
24 months.
Indeed have 2 other kids. 2 more kids. All right, they decided on 16% then. Additionally, he will have to pay you back $125 a month for the child. He's not here to argue or make any new
For a month that you were looking for.
Yeah, 24 months.
24 months, okay. So, $1,485 at the past 24 months is $35,640 a month. So, what we'll do, because that number is so high, is add $500 for the back pay. pretty much after the $35,640 is paid off, the $500 that you will be receiving additionally will go back down to the
claims. Thus, the judge does the math on a $130,000 salary without the father around to refute the allegations. The courtroom is where this results in. However, that's just the start of what his monthly responsibilities will be.
Go back down to the $1,485. So $1,485 plus $500, that brings your monthly obligation, well, his monthly obligation that you will receive for the child to $1,985. Okay? And that obligation will start on the 1st of next month, and once the withholding order and everything goes to his employer, you'll receive that amount every month. Okay? Now, he has the right to come back and dispute that if he believes the amount is incorrect, but today, because he didn't show up, I'm going to go ahead and enter a default.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. She has been financially disconnected for the past 2 years. She wants every penny returned now. The judge is getting ready to impose the 24-month period as she verifies it.
Today, because he didn't show up, I'm going to go ahead and enter a default.
Okay.
Okay? Do you have any other questions?
Just one quick question. If my number is lower and it turns out that he does owe you more, is that number going to change?
That's a great question, and yes, it will change.
Okay.
Unless he can, like I said, if he can bring in something that shows differently, and if he brings in any financial documents that shows that it's higher, his child support will be raised. Okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Will the penalty, however, be sufficient to get him to appear after such a lengthy absence? How many months were you trying to find? Yes, 24 months. 24 months. All right, thus $1,285 over the last 24 months equals $35,640 each month. Since that amount is so big, we will add $500 for the back pay. Almost immediately after the $35,640 is settled, the additional $500 you will receive will return to the $14,000. Excuse me, but $1,285. $35,640. That is the amount of outstanding child support that he owes. The judge, however, is not finished. She sends a clear message by adding an additional $500 every month until the loan is paid off. He still hasn't appeared in court, and the punishment just became real. We'll return to the $14,000 Imian. Excuse me, $1,285. Thus, $1,485 plus $500 is $1,285, which is your monthly responsibility as well as the monthly obligation you will receive for the child. All right? Additionally, that commitment will begin on the 1st of the next month, and you will get that sum each month after his employer receives the withholding order and everything else. All right? He now has the option to return and contest it if he thinks the sum is off. However, since he failed to appear today, I will proceed to enter a default. All right. The court sets the support at $1,950 per month in the absence of a defense. Beginning the following month, the payment is secured by a default judgment. He has one opportunity to contest it, but doing so will require him to go to the courtroom he has been avoiding. Does he dare come back? However, since he failed to appear today, I will proceed to enter a default. All right. Do you have any more inquiries? Just a quick query, huh? Will my number alter if it turns out that he does more and my number is lower? What a wonderful question. Indeed, things will change. All right, his child support will be increased unless, as I mentioned, he can present evidence that proves otherwise and any financial records that indicate a larger amount. All right. Okay, you are fired if there is nothing more to say. Thank you. You're welcome. She asks one more inquiry before she leaves, and the response completely alters the course of events. His responsibilities will increase if his earnings exceed her projections. The judge attests that child support can and will rise. This story illustrates that silence in court has consequences. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you think that people should be held accountable. Even if it takes longer, justice always finds its way.